Dudes, what's happening? It's Trent here, and today I got in the mail a Inspiroy H640P by Huion. It's questionable. I mean, Wacom's been kind of running the show for a long, long time, and a lot of people I know have been asking me, well, what do you think of the Huion line of products? I haven't tried any of them. This is a first for me. It might be a good introductory tablet for you to get started doing digital art at a very affordable price. I think they range from about like $50 or so in the US, and I'm not sure about other regions, but anyway, let's see what we can draw with this thing. And here we have it. This is it right here. Wow, it's like it's roughly, it feels like it's about an iPad mini size. Yeah, it's about an iPad mini kind of a size, which doesn't really matter that much when you're working off of, when you're not drawing on a screen. The real question is going to be, how does it handle with the pressure sensitivity? According to the packaging, it has 8,192 points of pressure sensitivity. Now, if that's true, that's going to put it in direct competition with the Intuos line from Wacom. It's got 6 customizable keys. Let's take a closer look at the device itself. It looks like it's got customizable buttons here on the side. It's got a couple of, some of them have indentations, it looks like, so you can kind of set them. I wonder if you can kind of pre-program those. That could be really useful. This could be extremely portable. This could make your drawing station extremely portable when used with a laptop. The back looks like it's got a couple of rubber bumpers on it for grip. But this might be extremely mobile, which it does have appeal to me, you know, if I can get the same kind of line quality. Okay, so here we have the pen. Looks pretty familiar if you're used to working with a tablet device. It's got, looks like a 2-button kind of a quick select button thing going on here. Looks like it might have, I'm curious, it doesn't seem to have any kind of a pressure bumper on the back, so I don't know if it has any eraser functionality. I don't personally use that as much as I use this button here to pull up my menus. Hopefully I can customize that. We'll find out. Other things that it comes with in the box are your, it looks like a pen holder, which doesn't have much to it, but if you open that up, it's got more nibs inside. These are all the same nibs though. They don't seem to have any different types of materials. There's a little bit of a user's manual, and that pretty much covers all of the contents of the box, as well as, of course, your mini USB connector. All right. So let's set it up and see how this bad boy runs. Go through the installation process. Looks like a pretty simple interface, which I like. It looks like you can very quickly tell it how you want to set up your quick keys over here using the driver software. Now I am on a Mac, so your interface might look a little bit different, but I do like the simplicity of this. This does give me some, I mean, it seems like I could very quickly customize these quick keys, these buttons on the screen. So let's calibrate this mofo. Looks like it's actually out of the box. It already detects it pretty well. Pressure sensitivity adjustment. We don't need to mess with that. Start pressure test. Let's do a pressure test. Ooh, you know, that was buttery. That's not too bad. Feels like, it feels buttery. Like it's almost got a little bit of a, like it jumps pretty fast. So I'm adjusting the pressure sensitivity to give me a little bit less of that. Wow, let's see what happens when you go way up. It definitely feels like there's more of a range, but it does jump a little bit. So I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. It feels great if you're doing these like subtle, light little brush strokes. And when you go fat, I mean, it definitely, I guess the way to put it is like, it feels like you can feel more of the spring depth in it. Setting up your screen calibration is instantaneous. It's automatic, really. It looks like you can make a few changes to just kind of cover a portion of your screen, but with a tablet this size, you're going to want as much of that for the whole screen as you can get. So dudes, I decided that the best way to evaluate this is to do a drawing with it. So I'm going to time lapse here for a little bit, and I'll be back in a second with a few comments on what I thought of working with this thing. Now I do a lot of portable art. So I usually work on a tablet next to my MacBook Pro from like cafes or just wherever I'm traveling to. And so this is much more up my alley than say like a Cintiq or something where you would draw on the screen. It's very lightweight, it's very compact, it fits really nicely next to a MacBook or a MacBook Pro. It's probably very suitable if you're gonna chill on the couch, or something like that and doodle. Who is this tablet for? This tablet is for people who are just getting started with digital art and you'd like to kind of dip your toe in the water, but you don't want to blow that huge $300, $400 on a high-end professional grade kind of a device, but it does get the job done. As you can see from looking at what I'm painting with this, you can get a very professional level of illustration out of this tool at a fraction of the cost. And you may find, if you learn on something like this, that it becomes your device of choice. I did not start out on Huion products. This is my first time using one. But if I were, asked the question by a parent, hey, my kid wants to get into digital art, what should I get them? I would absolutely say, hey, this is a great product for you to get started with doing digital art on it, especially at a $50 price point. Damn. I mean, a damn. That said, my profession is that I work on AAA video games like Overwatch and League of Legends. This isn't the first device that I'm gonna grab to do my concepts for that work. And I wanna clarify that. This is not the most high-end professional grade tool for doing digital art by any means. But that's also not fair because this is a $50 device and the one that I'm used to using is closer to $400. So, for what you're getting for 50 bucks, man, this is a really good package for its price. There's one more thing I wanted to clarify. So Huion did not sponsor this video, and I don't necessarily endorse this product any more than I endorse you drawing on paper or any more that I would endorse you to just pick up some acrylics and some brushes and paint. They sent this product to me for free though, to evaluate, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it as like a nice backup or something that I doodle with now and then when I just kind of feel like throwing something light in the backpack and heading out to a cafe somewhere. If you enjoy my artwork and my YouTube video art blog, please remember to subscribe. And if you would like to pick up my brushes, you can swing on over to the link in the text field below the video. Here on my channel, I like to demystify a lot of that magic that happens that you see with digital art, and I like to show you guys how it all comes together and give you a few tips, a lot of stuff lately on Sketchbook Pro, if you're into that sort of a thing. So that about covers my review of the Inspiroy Huion H640P. Until next time, dudes, remember, if you're gonna draw with some freaking passion, man. Oh, yeah. Sing it with me now, yeah. Longest ending ever.